everyone, and welcome to Are Forza podcast. Today we have with me Forza Livery Guy. Hi, Jason. Hi.
Hello.
Hello. How are you? I am fine. I am very fine.
Just noticed in your intro there's like little snowflakes going upwards, and actually outside the window here it's snowing.
Yeah. It's actually snowing where I am.
In Norway? No way.
But people that are watching the podcast know they are not going to see those snowflakes because I take them off.
Oh.
Yes, they will think you are crazy. Yeah, maybe you are.
It could be a gag reel. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe you are the crazy livery guy. So let's change your name. Sorry. Okay, we have just started. Okay, I am already being very impolite to you. Okay, so for those who doesn't know, Forza Livery Guy is a painter, and he's also a streamer, and he's also older than he looks. That's his words. Then he looks, not looks. Sorry. See? Terrible pronunciation.
It's okay.
Okay, so let's first start talking about your relationship with Forza. So, what's the first Forza game you have ever played?
So, it started Forza 2. Forza 2 on the 360. So, I'd been playing racing games since because I am older than I look.
Yeah.
Since on the Atari, like pole position.
I play on the Atari also.
Yeah, and Outrun in the arcades and things like that. And then I went. I was PlayStation before I was Xbox. So Ridge Racer, Gran Turismo. Fell in love with Gran Turismo. And then when I got a 360, I missed. Yeah. There were nothing like Gran Turismo on the 360 at that time.
Okay.
And Forza Motorsport 2 came out. I saw the trailer, and that was like, yep, I want that. That is, that's it. So Forza 2. Put a lot of hours into that. Yeah. Miss it a lot, actually.
So, and then since Forza Motorsport 2, you have played all Forza, all franchises, both Motorsport and Forza Horizon.
Okay. Yeah. Every single one.
Good. What's your favorite car?
Oh, straight in with a favorite car.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Favorite. It would depend on the situation. Do you know what I mean? So let's say if I had infinite money and let's say I won the lottery tomorrow and I could buy any car I wanted, one of the first cars that I would get would be an R34 Nissan GTR.
Okay.
Because again, from back in playing like Gran Turismo and things like that. It's just one of the cars that I've always wanted, that's my favorite car. That is the car that I would, if I won the lottery, I wouldn't be like, for me, things like Ferraris, Lamborghinis. Do you know what I mean? Maybe at some point, but no, I want something that I've always dreamed about. Since playing racing games, and definitely GTR. So I'm a little bit jealous of Black Panther and his R34.
Yeah. No, that's a nice car.
Yeah. What's your favorite car?
My favorite car ever, it's a Ferrari F40.
Oh, the classic.
Yes, red, please.
Yeah. Okay, not the yellow one. No.
Nope. Ferrari must be red.
Okay. So what made you fall in love with the Ferrari then?
I don't know. I have always liked Ferrari things. Always. It's just Ferrari for me.
And you say it with so much Ferrari.
La bella Ferrari.
I just say Ferrari.
Ferrari.
It's really boring and really British.
Yeah.
But no, good car.
Yeah. Some people like when I say Lamborghini.
Because you can roll your eyes. For me, it's a Lamborghini.
Lamborghini, Maserati, Alfa Romeo.
All the Italian. Right. Okay, I see. Yeah. It's almost like you lived there for a bit.
I did. Now I'm
Brilliant.
blushing. I can feel it. Okay.
Oh yeah, is that
Okay.
passion? What is it? What's the Ferrari color? Is it passion red or something? I don't know.
Rosso Passione, yes, passion red.
Yeah, passion red. Yeah,
Oh.
the cheeks. Yeah,
Yeah.
the lipstick. Yeah.
Okay, what's your favorite track?
My favorite what?
Track.
Oh, track. Oh, sorry. I think it's a strike. I'm like, what?
It's track. Yeah, good. Whatever.
Favorite
let's
track.
say.
Again. Okay. My favorite track. Like,
Yeah.
if I could go there now, that I want to visit would be Tsukuba in Japan.
Okay.
Because it was on. It's been nearly in some form or another. It's been in nearly every racing game I played.
Yeah.
It's on Gran Turismo 3. I think it was on Gran Turismo 3, Gran Turismo 4.
Yeah.
It was in Forza, Motorsport 2 as well, I believe. I spent hours driving around that in reality, you know, virtually in like cars that you'd, buy cheap and build up, put a lap time. Yeah, definitely Scuba.
Nice. This track isn't on Forza Motorsport 7, right?
Not anymore.
Yeah. Okay,
no, it's not been in Forza. I think Forza Motorsport 2 might have been the last time it was in it, I believe. I don't think it was in 3 and 4.
Okay.
Hopefully, I mean, obviously, people have a lot of expectations for what happens next with Forza Motorsport. So who knows?
Who knows? We won't know. Let's hope so.
Yeah. I reckon we'll hear something this year. I reckon.
Yeah. And do you have a least favorite track?
At least favorite track. What, just in Forza?
Forza Motorsport.
Least
Forza,
favorite track.
maybe,
the one that comes up and you're like, oh, not this one again.
Exactly that one. No, please.
That's really hard to say. I was never a big fan of the Dubai track.
Okay.
In Forza 7.
Okay.
I mean, in terms of like the way it looks, it's really good. I mean, like the location and everything, and the graphics and all, and then the fidelity. Just the track just didn't. I don't know. It didn't seem to flow for me. Do you know what I mean?
No.
So that's what that's what I've been least impressed by. It's a great showcase track for like showing the game and the cars off, but for me, it's not fun to drive. But maybe I've not raced it enough to really like learn it properly. But
could be. I have every time I drove in Dubai, it was because I was going to take photos. It's a nice place.
It's a nice place for photos. Not a nice place for racing and driving. Yeah, that's fair enough.
Yeah, but for me, all tracks are very hard. So I don't know. I can see which one's my favorite. It's the Daytona.
Oh, really? And why is that?
Because you just go around.
Okay. I see.
The oval one, not
the one with the infield. Okay.
No.
All right, okay. I thought you'd be. I don't know. I thought there would be like a bit of a racing girl inside you. So you don't race at all. You don't even.
I race, but I'm very slow. I'm not competitive at all.
No, but you enjoy it though.
I enjoy. I have fun.
Yeah,
that's why I play Forza. I have fun, but I'm like, please pass me.
That's fair enough. Yeah, I'm saying I think I'm fast, but then everyone's like,
I know.
Oh, I'll crash, and then I'll ruin it for everyone else, and then I feel really bad. So
I sometimes have this impression when I'm doing rivals in Forza Horizon, like the monthly rivals, and then I think, yeah, I did a good time. Yeah, and then I see I am like, no, not really. Many people were like 10 seconds faster than you.
10 seconds. Wow.
Oh my god, I'm very slow.
But
it's easy to beat me in Forza monthly rivals.
I've not. Do you know what? I haven't tried a month rivals for a while. Actually, I need to get back into it.
I think it's fine. Oh, today's day. Tomorrow starts a new one. So.
Oh yeah. I used to.
Actually, I will add you as my Xbox friend, so I will start. Your
Are we not Xbox friends?
I don't think so.
Oh,
Yeah, what a
that's fine.
shame.
I know. I'll forgive you. I'll forgive
Yeah,
you.
I don't forgive you either.
Yeah,
It's such a waste.
I mean, there's bigger things in life to worry about. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Rather
Oh,
than
at least we are Twitter friends, though.
yeah. That's good. Yeah. I can't remember how did we. I can't remember how we became to know each other. It must have been through you taking pictures on.
I think it was when I started taking photos from of the PTG races on Forza Motorsport.
Mm.
That was actually when I started to get into Forza Motorsport.
Yeah.
To play it.
Okay.
Yeah, I think
Right.
so. I
Yeah.
am not sure. I don't. I'm too old. I don't remember things anymore.
Hmm.
But let's talk about the 80s. Then I remember everything.
Oh, the 80s. Oh, wow. Okay.
No, not 80s. 90s.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, let's pretend I wasn't alive.
You don't
in
look
the
old
80s.
enough to be able to be around in the 80s.
I know I am not.
Oh, I definitely was. Yeah, I
Yeah.
definitely was. Yeah. Those are the days.
Good times, yeah.
Things have changed since then. Definitely.
Yes. They
Not
have.
always for the better, but this
No.
is a Forza podcast and not a
But it was fun.
But yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so let's go back to Forza.
Okay.
When did you realize you had the special for cars that you said, "Oh my god, I like cars. It's nice. They are fun. They are sexy." Some guys say. I don't say it about cars, but I know you guys say it. When did you realize it?
I can't remember ever thinking, "Wow, look at that."
Never.
Maybe jokingly, but cars. So I don't drive. Okay. But my love for cars, it came from video games.
Okay.
It came from things like I think it really came from Gran Turismo, the first one on the PlayStation. So when that came out, so I had a PlayStation one, obviously. Then I imported Gran Turismo from Japan because it wasn't available in this country. And I used to back then I used to work in a video shop. I don't know. Do you know what a video shop is? A video
shop is where you buy videos.
Yeah, well, yeah, or rent them. Yeah, you should rent them.
Yeah,
but this is the 90s. We also rented PlayStation games. Anyway, so I used to take my modified PlayStation console into the video shop, plug it into the TVs, and just leave the Gran Turismo demo running.
Okay.
Just for people to see, and that ended up like creating interest, for people in the shop. Like, oh, what's that? Because at the time, Gran Turismo, it was, there's always been car games, but it was the first game where there was properly where you could recognize. You could say, oh, that's the Skyline. Oh, that's an Evolution. Do you know what I mean? Or that's there were no Ferraris in that. Or that's a Mitsubishi. It was one of the first games we could do that. And I think it came from there. So that's where a lot of my knowledge of cars. Yeah. Where I can now in the street say, oh yeah, that's a so and so. That's that's a 19, maybe not a year, but I could tell that's an R33 Skyline. Yeah. Or that's a Mitsubishi GTO. And again, a lot of these cars, some of the cars in Gran Turismo, you'd see when you were out and about. They weren't always just like cars that you dream about. It wasn't all just for Lamborghinis and Ferraris and high-end. There was a lot of grounded cars in there, like Mazda Demios, like little boxy hatchbacks and things like that.
Okay. Yeah.
So yes, I'll say it was Gran Turismo that really got me into cars, and enjoying them.
Now I have a question. Why don't you drive? How come? What happened?
Right. Okay. So I was sitting comfortably. Right. Shall I begin? Right. Okay. So when I was about 18, 19, my friends were learning to drive, and I jumped on the bandwagon. I started to learn to drive. Now, in my family, we didn't grow up with a car, so my parents didn't drive.
Okay.
So we got public transport everywhere. Do you remember? I think my granddad had a car. My granddad had a Lada Reaver. That's the only car I remember growing up. Anyway, so cars weren't a big thing. So I was learning to drive because my friends would learn to drive. But then 18, 19, started going out, started partying, started realizing I don't really need to drive. And then I stopped taking lessons. I mean, this was back in the day when I don't know how long you've been living in Europe, but like back then there was no theory test.
Okay.
There was no it was nowhere near as expensive as what it is now.
I know.
It's crazy. I got 10 lessons for £85, I think it was.
Wow. Yeah.
And it was an MG Metro. And this is how old I am, yeah? It had wind-up windows.
Okay.
Wind-up windows. It had, I think it had a manual choke.
Yeah.
And a cassette player. Oh, there's no power steering.
Okay.
So, And then,
that's how I learned. That's how I learned how to drive also.
All right. Okay. And these days, kids take it for granted.
Yeah, so just that's much easier.
But and then since then, there's never been in a situation where I really needed to drive.
Yeah.
I lived with a girl for 12 years, and she drove. Do you know what I mean? So I owned the car. It was in my name.
Okay.
Cars, sorry. But she drove. I mean, I always said, "Oh yeah, I'll do it one day." I've never have, and now I live a 10-minute walk from work. I work from home.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
But if you had to drive, let's say you are in the middle of nowhere and you had to drive, would you be able to drive the car?
Oh yeah, if you put me in a car now, I'll be able to drive.
You can drive, but you don't have the driver's license. That's what.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the road sense.
Okay. You are not allowed. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I was scared as well.
Yeah, I was a little.
For everyone around me.
Oh, luckily I live in the middle of nowhere, so maybe I will meet an elk somewhere.
An elk? Wow.
Yeah. I am really in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah. Oh, you've seen the pictures. Yeah, it looks really nice.
Yeah. Now.
I was going to ask you a question, but okay.
No, go for it.
So, what car do you drive then?
I drive a Ferrari. No, I'm just kidding. I wish.
No, I can't imagine being very practical with little humans.
What kind of car do you think I drive?
Something practical.
Yeah.
I'm thinking something like a Hyundai or a Skoda or something practical, something to get the get the shopping, take the kids to school. Well, I don't even know how old the kids are, but yeah.
I have a Mazda.
Oh yeah, which one? A Mazda
6.5.
Oh, okay.
6.5. Yeah, it's a compact SUV. I need an all-wheel drive where I live, so.
Oh, because of the snow.
Yes, it's snow, mountains, and everything.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Now people know too much about me. Let's go. It's about you. Okay. Now, what does Forza mean to you?
A lot of things, really.
Yep.
A lot of things. It's thanks to Forza that it's got me. Well, it's got me here.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It's got me known in a space that I would never thought I would be known in. Well, back when I started playing racing games and doing designs, I never thought I'd be like on a podcast or do some of the things that I've done through Forza. So Forza, I think it was the creative aspect of it. Do you know what I mean? Again, I know I mentioned Gran Turismo again, but like I used to really enjoy tuning the cars on Gran Turismo. I won't say I was any good at it, but I enjoyed that part of it. And then that was also in Forza 2.
Yeah.
And then I thought, you can paint the cars, and then you can put bits on them, and because extra parts, and you can change the wheels. And then it came from there, like the creativity started. You could make the car your own.
Mm-hmm.
And then when I started getting into doing liveries, which was Forza 4, I would say.
Yeah.
And yeah, I don't know. I just enjoy sitting there and just making the car my own.
Yeah.
And that's what. And then now it's sort of it's a massive worldwide community. I mean, there's things like this happening. What we're doing now,
Yeah.
So it's been an important part of the last 10 years of my life. Definitely.
Okay.
And hopefully it's still lovely. So we'll see.
Okay, so now let's talk about of this your journey as a painter. How come you start painting? What happened? What were you doing? And then I can make levers in the car. How was this? How
Again,
it started? Yeah,
I thought it started on Forza 2.
yeah,
Where you get to a certain point in the game where you're
yeah,
racing. The way that game had its progression, you started with little cars and you worked your way up into like racing cars. So the camera's here, not over there.
yeah,
And then, but I wanted to make my car that I'd tuned and put bits on and everything. I wanted to make it look like it belonged on a racetrack.
yeah.
So I started putting stickers on, shapes on, and just making it then very simple. Making it look like a race car. Back with just the in-game logos back then. I didn't get some of the people that have been around a lot longer in the Forza paint space than I have.
Yeah.
They were already like throwing shapes and making the custom vinyl things back then.
Yeah.
For me, I was just put a stripe on, put some logos on, make it look like a race car, and then it progressed from there. I'd always, I will say it came from the replays, because when you finish the race, because the game had really good replays, you went to see your car.
Yeah.
And you see like a bunch of these race cars, like IMSA cars and JGTC cars, and then you see your car that you've tuned up and just having a stock color. It didn't look like a race car compared to it. It's a case of making the cars look like race cars.
Yeah.
And that's where it came from there. And apparently I had a bit of a talent for it, and I enjoyed it. Do you know what I mean? Just chilling.
And do you think it was? But then, do you think it was hard to learn to make stuff with just the tools we get with those shapes? Because I think it's very hard to try to make something. And then I see people doing like pictures of people.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. The amount of the amount of stuff that some of the guys and girls in the community can do is way above what I can do and what I envision what I can do. I think getting used to the throwing the shapes at the cars, should we say, is like I used to work in video games a long time ago. So I used to do a bit of 2D graphic design, and I knew how and that kind of worked. And I did a bit of 3D modeling as well. So I knew how shapes come together and and what might achieve, what it would achieve. So, and I think I've always just kind of been, and that creativity just then led into the designs, using what I learned from that. So, yeah, it was interesting. On the controller as well, because obviously rather than a mouse and keyboard, it's keyboard, but yeah.
Because for me, the only thing I do is just stripes, and I don't know anything.
Yeah, but it's your own though, isn't it? You chose to put that stripe on there.
I think it's very complicated, and then things don't come exactly as I am expecting, and then I just get frustrated. I don't want to do it anymore, and I just don't save and quit. And I am a quit ranger anger quitter. No, range quitter.
Rage quit.
Yeah.
Although,
I blame my short temper.
Speaking of rage quitting, though, I have actually rage quit a design before.
Okay.
I think was I streaming it? I can't remember. But I was doing. Was I streaming it? I can't remember. But the Patreon tequila logo.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, with the B.
Yeah.
I started to recreate that in Forza Motorsport 5, I think it was, and I got halfway through, and I think I deleted part of it by accident.
Okay.
And then I wasted like 3 hours of my work, and I just got up, turned it off, and walked away.
Oh, okay.
And now it's a running joke now between me and some of the guys. Like they always tease us, oh, maybe you should try remaking that tequila Patreon logo again. I'm like, nope, never, never. So I have rage quit a paint before a design. Like, nope, done.
Nope. Ask me anything else, but not this one. Yes, understood. So you on stream, so to stream. Of course, I have said that you are a streamer also. Sorry. And when did you start streaming? Was it a long time ago that you decided to start streaming and show people?
Forza 5, I think it was. And
Okay.
streaming with the inbuilt Xbox streaming app
Yeah.
on the Xbox One. I think it's because I'd not done much. I didn't really know much about Twitch and live stream back then. And I saw one guy. I was browsing Twitch to see what was, and there was one guy just painting a unicorn in Forza on a stream.
Yeah.
And I watched him for a little bit. I thought, oh, I could do that.
Yeah.
And then they just started from there. Do you know what I mean? I can't remember. Did I do that before I got before Forza came to me? I can't remember. But I think I can't. Oh, it might have been. No, I digress. No. I think it was. Yeah, I saw that guy doing it. I thought I can do that.
Yeah.
It's not. It's just me sitting there. What I've got to lose. You know, there were no camera back then, no microphone or anything. Then it was just me, just painting.
Okay.
And then it went from there. Do you know what I mean? And like, I enjoyed it, and they started investing more in better equipment. Do you know what I mean? Like microphones, cameras, things like that. Do you know what I mean? You know.
Yeah.
And for me, I live stream because I can. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
You know, I don't do it for me, for numbers or massive audiences, things like that. Do you know what I mean? But by doing that, it's, you know, the Forza community is quite intermingled and intertwined. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, and you get to know people, you know, through streaming. You know.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, exactly. Do you know what I mean? So, you know, and yeah, and then it's something I do now nearly every day.
Okay.
You know, it's my social outlet. You know, like, so yeah, I mean, yeah. That's what I'll say, really.
but you don't stream only
paints.
You're also
no.
playing the game. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I initially started streaming like my paints because there didn't seem to be many other people doing it, and I thought, like I said, I've got nothing to lose.
Yeah.
But then you get into the whole streaming thing, and like, oh, well, if people are willing to watch me do that, then maybe they might be interested in watching this or that.
Okay.
And then now I stream whatever I want, really. I don't feel like I'm tied to just Forza. Do you know what I mean?
Okay.
You know, I play Destiny, Gran Turismo, whatever's, you know, whatever I fancy, really.
Okay. But, that's nice. So even though you are the Forza Livery Guy, you stream anything else.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah, exactly. So again, I've been enjoying a lot of Gran Turismo 7 recently.
Yeah.
And the guys the guys and girls in my chat, they've enjoyed it as well. You know, just watching some fat old guy wrestle with a wheel around, you know, getting a bit angry when he can't get his gold license. You know, and yeah, people want to stick around and chat and talk fun at me.
Nice.
Do you know what I mean?
Nice.
Say, you suck. You're rubbish.
I'll put all your links here on the description of the video, so people go and follow him and go laugh at him. At him, not at me.
If you want to, that is. No one has to. You know.
No, you have to do it.
Do it now.
Do it. And where does the name of Forza Livery Guy came from? Why Forza Livery Guy? Because who's that guy? Oh, the Forza Livery Guy. I'm pretty sure there is some funny story.
There's just okay. I don't know if you know it already. Actually, you might have heard it. I might have mentioned it before in my tweets or whatever. But Forza, so Turn 10 started to notice my work when I started posting my pictures on Twitter.
Yeah.
Of the work that I've done. One of the guys who's a big part of and a big influence in why I stream and whatever. Stella Stig, you might have heard of him. He don't play as much anymore. It's called him. He calls himself Embrace the Rage now.
Okay.
Yeah, but he used to do Forza tuning videos. on YouTube.
Okay.
Trust me, there's I get to the there's a point though. All this. Anyway, so I got noticed by Turn 10 because like he used to like he would put my liveries on his car and then do a tuning video on that car. You see. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So then that goes on YouTube, and then Turn 10 came to me, and after I posted some pictures, they went to ask some questions, and whatever. And anyway, I did some work for them, and then it was Forza 6 had just come out, and they come to me to make some liveries for a competition they're running. It was called Forza Fuel, and they're holding the final at COTA, Circuit of the Americas, and I did the liveries for that championship. So the race boy there was a couple of other ones that were there, and back then I wasn't called Forza Livery Guy.
Oh, okay.
No, I was Filthy Piehole. My gamer tag when I
I think it would be banned nowadays.
Well, this is the thing. So yeah, so my name was Filthy Piehole. That's my gamer tag. So live on stream on the Xbox stream and Forza stream, one of the Xbox guys and Brian. Do you remember Brian, the Turn 10 guy? No, Brian. Oh, what's his last name?
I don't know.
But anyway, so
I'm very new to Forza. I think maybe I don't know everyone.
But him and also the Xbox guy, Graham Boyd, they give me a massive shout out on the stream, saying well done to Filthy Piehole for providing these liveries. And then the next morning I woke up to an email from Xbox saying your gamer tag is inappropriate. We've changed it for you.
Okay.
And then it became some random one. And then I thought, okay, I've been noticed by Forza and Turn 10. Okay, if I want to do this properly and be more marketable, that's where I chose Forza Livery Guy from. Because back then I was known as, it's the Forza Livery man. He does liveries for Forza Livery Guy. And it's kind of stuck from then. So yeah, Filthy Piehole. Wow.
Filthy Piehole.
Over here, it just means dirty mouth. Do you know what I mean? Shut your filthy piehole, shut your dirty mouth. But in the States, I mean, someone's grandma might have been watching the stream or something, and so all it takes is a couple of complaints in the right direction. And you get an email from Xbox saying, no, I can't do that anymore. So history.
That's nice. Okay, so you have said that you play Gran Turismo, and so recently Gran Turismo 7 was out, and you said you have been enjoying it a lot and playing, and also people watching on while you were streaming enjoy it a lot. But my question is, how is the paint booth in Forza in Gran Turismo 7? Because I have heard some stuff, so. Yeah, tell me.
It's different. It's quite easy to say, oh, it does this better and that better, but like there's no point in that. I'm quite diplomatic, and I mean, I'm old enough to not be that kind of guy. But it is different, and I think Gran Turismo has learned from a lot of the things that a lot of the Forza players wishes that they could do. For example, some of the features that they have in their paint booth, a lot of Forza designers would love. Do you know what I mean? It would make their workflow or their creativity just a bit easier. However, there's certain things in the Gran Turismo that you can't do that Forza does better. So, for example, so to create a custom like logo, for example, in Forza, or Forza, you can use the in-game shapes to create that logo, and then save that as a group and manipulate that group and move it around.
Yes.
You can't do that in Gran Turismo.
Okay.
It's got a lot of shapes you can manipulate and things like that. But you can't save them as a group. Okay, so you so the way so for example, let's say if I had to make I I think of a shape now. Just say like I don't know. If I were to do it like your logo, for example, the We Are Forza logo, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I can see straight away how I'd recreate that in Forza. I can see exactly what shapes I'd use. Yeah, okay. But and then I could create that in Forza, save it, and then apply it wherever I want it. Couldn't I? Okay.
Yeah. Yes.
In Gran Turismo, you can't do that. I might be able to recreate it once on a car. Yeah. But then once you've created it, you can't pick that up and then move it somewhere else. So all their logos and decals, you can import them as an SVG file, which is like a small vector file. So there's a number of ways you can do it. You can. I've been learning Illustrator, so I've been creating my own in there. But that's one of the major differences. It gives people a lot of flexibility because it expands what's possible. You know, for everyone, for everyone in terms of accessibility. Yeah. But also some of the creativity is lost because some of the things that people do in Forza with the inbuilt thing is just mind blowing, absolutely mind blowing. You know what I mean? Yeah. And that's all done in the game with no external tools or very little external tools.
Yeah, whereas that's what made me amazed. Like, what? How can they do it in Forza?
What people watch Fuzzy do, and some of the people that be on your show, some of the things that they create, I'm like, nope, not doing that. No. Logos and things like that, yes, but things like characters, wildlife scenes, reality, Ice Rabbit. Do you know what I mean? The stuff that she does. You know what I mean? It's just incredible. Do you know what I mean? You know, so
I agree. It's wow.
So, as much as people say, "Oh yeah, I wish you could import like logos into Forza," I don't want that to happen. I don't want that to happen because I think it takes away some of that. I know it makes it accessible, you know what I mean, but I think it takes away some of that skill and the learning. Yeah. You know, but that's one of the key differences. But so in that respect, Forza's better because you can create everything in the game with the inbuilt shapes. What the other benefits that GT has though is the flexibility. You can paint anywhere on the car. And the way that the shapes are mapped to the car, if you don't know what I mean, other people might mention it, but like you can stick a shape, on a car in Gran Turismo. Let's say the F40 for example, you know, one of your favorite cars. Yeah. Let's say you want to put a shape over the wheel arch. Okay. Yeah. In Forza, the way it just maps it to a flat plane on the side. It's hard to explain without pictures, but like on Gran Turismo, you could wrap that decal around that curvy bit of the wheel arch. You know what I mean? And it will all line up. It's hard to explain. It's there's a lot of flexibility in Gran Turismo. More so than in Forza. So I won't say one's better than other.
They are different.
Each one's got its own unique tool sets, which work better for different people. I want them both to have a baby.
Okay.
And have the best editor.
Yes, let's hope with the best of each.
So I'm hoping that like you know, like that in the same way that I think Gran Turismo Sport learned a lot from Forza. What they've been doing. I do hope that Forza learn a bit from Gran Turismo. Okay. Are inspired by some of the things that they do. Do you know what I mean? So, we'll see.
It'd be nice.
We'll see. Yeah.
So, it's always good to learn from your mistakes and other people's mistakes.
And I think for me, I think Forza, the Turn 10 and Playground, they need to get people like myself and other people in the independent community that use that part of the game a lot to test it. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? It might be a bit controversial, but like rather than sending it to the in-house QA team, which we'll see from a different side than what we do, or and I think that would help going forward. But I know that it's not a priority for Forza. There's bigger things on their plate, licenses for cars. It's only small. Being able to paint cars in the game and take photos, it's only a small aspect of what Forza is. But I think that if they involve the right people at the right stage of the development, I believe that they could produce a better product. And I've said that for a long time.
Yeah.
And a lot of people that in what I do will say the same as well.
Yeah. Well,
I'll shut up now.
Let's hope they will listen.
Well,
because it will be your life and everyone's else who paints easier. I mean, mine will not change. Maybe it becomes easier for me.
but it's the same thing. I mean, I imagine there's things that in the virtual photography thing that you do a lot of. I imagine there's things that certain tools that you'd like, in that feature of the game that would make it better, more flexible.
Yep.
And I believe the train of thought's gone. But imagine then though, imagine they did listen or didn't listen, and they changed all the photographic stuff.
Yeah.
Let's say if they went a completely different route. Let's say they changed the controls. It's no longer extra focus anymore.
Yeah.
It's on a different part of the screen. Everything looks different. Your muscle memory's gone. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But the photos it can get are better. So would you be happy to relearn all that?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So you can get better pictures.
Yeah.
Now, for me, I'd be happy if they redo all the Forza booth from scratch.
Okay.
Change a lot of the tools, but then they're on the risk of upsetting everyone that's put a lot of time in creating them decals, and they'll say, "Oh, I can't import them into Forza Motorsport 8." For me, I'd be happy to create a lot of my stuff from scratch.
Yeah.
With the right tools, because if the right tools are in place, that process is more efficient. It's more accurate, more fun. So.
Yeah, and I understood. But I think it doesn't matter what they do, people will complain anyway. So.
I'm just saying.
I know you were just saying, but I'm just saying also. Okay, I think that's it. Thank you for the chat, for being here and talking to me, and talk a little bit more about your Forza adventure with Forza Motorsport and Forza Horizon and paints and streaming, and now the whole world know your word, filthy pothole, pie hole, not pothole, pie hole. Hey, pie hole or pothole? Oh my god, I don't remember anymore.
It was filthy pie hole.
Pie hole, okay, not okay, sorry, pie hole. That would be fun. Yeah, that was funny. Okay, sorry, I should stop laughing. And I
hope you're gonna have fun editing this anyway.
Okay, thank you very much. And you that were watching this episode on YouTube, please like and subscribe. It helps me a lot, and it just need 2 seconds of your life. Yep, please
do the right thing.
Yes, do the right thing. And
it's not hard to press a button. Press a button. It doesn't cost anything. Just press it.
Yeah.
No one's going to judge you. No one's going to know that you pressed it or not. Well.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would judge.
Just do it.
Yeah, do it. Like in that movie. Do it.
Do it now.
Yeah. This start skin.
Get to the like button.
Yeah. Yes. Okay. Wow. Bye. 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 Everyone. Bye.
Bye, Robbie. Bye, everyone.
Bye.